This morning's headlines: a Roseau man who was on trial with causing death by dangerous driving in 2020 has walked free at the High Court. The police and teachers begin a week of activities today. The St. Lucia opposition leader gives government a thumbs up for the manner in which Olympic star Julian Alfred has been honored. Hezbollah's deputy leader says they are ready for an Israeli ground offensive. And in sports this morning, Diobla FC inches closer to the DFA Premier Football League title. This is the DBS Morning News. Details right after this.
Honey, did you get the glow spread and mellow cream?
A little help with the bags would be nice.
Shortly, but I need the glow spread to finish the icing for Christine's birthday cake and mellow cream to add to the soup and gravy.
No.
No?
No, I didn't get just one. I got two of each.
Aw, honey, that's just why I married you.
Spread the love with Mellow Cream and Glow Spread. They're vegan-friendly, lactose, and gluten-free. Found in all leading supermarkets nationwide.
Locally distributed by Fine Foods, Inc.
Since 1910, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited has proudly served Dominica, offering a wide variety of products and services in shipping, logistics, insurance, travel, retail, and wholesale. We are committed to serve you. Contact us today at 767-255-1100 or visit us at our main office on Old Street, Roseau. From humble beginnings to proud achievements, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited.
Petro Caribe. Tank installation is part of our mission. Excellent client support is what we got. Contribution to development of Dominica. Supply of LPG at an affordable rate. Let's go. Petro Caribe straight. No time to waste. So come on everyone with me to Petro Caribe. 250 gallon propane tank. 420 pound propane tank. 100 pound LPG cylinder. Petro Caribe. 20 pound fiberglass cylinder. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe.
DBS News.
Welcome back to the DBS Major Morning News. My name is Curtis Matthew. Here we go with our lead story. A Roseau man who was on trial with causing death by dangerous driving in 2020 has walked free at the High Court. Geno Joseph, who was on trial last week after he was charged in 2020 following the death of police constable Philsbert Felix Williams on the E.O. Libla Highway near the DBMC building on December 26, 2020. The accused was in control of a red Suzuki car with two other passengers while the deceased was riding a motorbike when they collided. The police constable was pronounced dead on arrival at the then Princess Margaret Hospital. But after 5 days of the trial, defense counsel David Bruni put forward a no-case submission stating that the prosecution did not prove his client was guilty. The jury was then asked to return a not guilty verdict. Among the prosecution witnesses who gave evidence during the trial was the accused spouse, who said she was in the car during the fatal accident. She said the accused had no alcoholic beverages on the day and he was normal. The accused, Geno Joseph, was represented by David Bruni, while Director of Public Prosecutions, Sherma Dalrymple, led the case for the state. Other news this morning: relations between Dominica and the People's Republic of China are to enter a new phase. Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit told the 75th anniversary celebration of the founding of the People's Republic of China at the Chinese Embassy last weekend that the first 20 years of diplomatic relations between the two countries have been fruitful. Mr. Skerrit said China has been a major force in the world.
Since its founding 75 years ago, China has emerged as a global powerhouse, demonstrating remarkable resilience, progress, and an unwavering commitment to development, peace, and cooperation. Today, the People's Republic of China stands as one of the most influential countries in the world, and its rise has been an inspiration to nations everywhere, including Dominica. Tonight, we not only celebrate China's accomplishments, but also the enduring friendship between our two nations. Our relationship is grounded in mutual respect, solidarity, shared values, and Dominica's adherence to the One China principle, and for the ultimate peaceful unification of the whole of China. Over 20 years ago, Dominica established diplomatic relations with the People's Republic of China. And since then, our friendship has grown in ways that have positively impacted the lives of our people. Earlier this year, we were honored to celebrate the 20th anniversary of our diplomatic ties with President Xi and the leadership of China, further strengthening our bond of friendship and diplomatic relations. Based on our discussions in Beijing, we are confident that the relationship between our two nations will continue to thrive.
And that's Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit. We'll hear from the Chinese ambassador to Dominica, His Excellency Chu Myung-ming, at 1:15. Other news this morning, La Plaine will stage Heritage Day on October 20. Meanwhile, Minister for Culture Greta Roberts has encouraged Dominicans to take ownership of the activities for the 46th anniversary of independence. The 2024 Independence Celebration opened with a street parade in Roseau at the weekend.
And we look forward to another year of outstanding cultural activities. To our Flag Day, Journée Chapeau Paille, Journée Païen, our cultural gala, and others, this 46th anniversary promises to showcase our culture at its finest. We are also excited for Heritage Day in La Plaine, T Village Creole, which offers a platform for small businesses to showcase their products and services. And of course, not forgetting our flagship event, the World Creole Music Festival. Let us embrace this program of activities as our own, a reflection of our love for our island and our collective commitment to lift her up with pride and joy.
And that's the Minister responsible for culture, Greta Roberts. Deputy Governor of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, ECCB, Dr. Valda Henry, has highlighted the importance of the Citizenship by Investment Program to economies of the subgrouping. Dr. Henry is confident the participating countries will do all in their power to protect the CBI program.
Well, I think we all have to pay attention to that because the CBI is a major contributor to our GDP. Dominica and St. Kitts are the countries where you have the greatest dependence on the CBI in terms of the GDP. And we all are paying attention. In fact, this is the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, and that is why we are part of the movement. You know, last year the 5 countries with CBI programs, they met with the US government, they agreed to that 6th plan, and all our countries have met the 6th plan. They've had follow-up meetings, and the last meeting was held in August in Grenada, where we also had not just the US, but we had representatives from Europe and the UK, and everyone working to strengthen the program to ensure that the program can continue to serve us. If we do what is necessary, I think we do have a chance, because truly, and Governor Antoine has spoken about that, given the key role that CBI plays for some of our countries, if that program disappears, it's going to have a lot of implications for us. And so that is why it is in all of us' best interest for us to work with the various stakeholders and ensure that we strengthen the governance and the base of that CBI program so that it can continue.
And that's the Deputy Governor of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, Dr. Valda Henry. The Dominica Association of Teachers, DAT, begins a week of activities to mark Teachers' Week. The week is being observed under the theme, Valuing Teachers' Voices towards a New Social Contract for Education.
DAT's President, Mr. Movin Alexander, will deliver a radio address on Monday, 30th September, The address will be related to the World Teachers' Day and the general welfare of education in Dominica. On Tuesday, 1st October, the President and Public Relations Officer will be the guests on DBS's radio program, Talking Point. Wednesday, 2nd October has been dubbed Teachers' Social Media Hype Day. On that day, we encourage students, parents, and members of the general public to highlight teachers by posting poems, photos, write-ups, etc. on social media, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and to tag the Dominica Association of Teachers Facebook page. Teachers Appreciation Day will be observed island-wide on Thursday, 3rd October. Teachers' Day Rally will be held in the community of Dublin on Friday, the 4th of October, 2024. The day's activities will begin with a church service at the Dublin Roman Catholic Chapel. During the service, members who have recently retired will be recognized. This will be followed by sports and fun activities and socialization at the Almond Park in Dublin. A special activity is being planned to celebrate all our retired members later in the year.
And that's the Public Relations Officer of the Dominica Association of Teachers, Juanita Carbon. The first ever Police Week in 13 years gets underway this morning with the opening ceremony at Police Headquarters at 10 o'clock. Assistant Superintendent of Police and Coordinator for Police Week 2024 is Antonia Moses.
On Monday, we are going to have the official opening ceremony of Police Week 2024. Preceding the opening ceremony will be a guard of honor, which will be inspected by Her Excellency President Acting, Mrs. Josette Matthew. The guard of honor will be mounted on Bath Road outside Police Headquarters. We expect Her Excellency, the Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Melissa Skerritt, and other cabinet officials or Minister of National Security as well to be present. The Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of National Security will chair the proceedings of the official opening ceremony. Following the opening ceremony, there will be an exhibition, and the exhibition will showcase artifacts from World War II, drugs, and other relics that we normally have during our Police Week exhibition. We're inviting the public to view the exhibition from Tuesday. As Monday, we reserve for the school children. So Tuesday, we are opening the exhibition to the general public.
And that's the Assistant Superintendent and Coordinator of Police Week, Antonia Moses. So that Police Week of activities started yesterday in St. Joseph, a church service and sporting activities. It will continue with the grand opening ceremony at 10 o'clock this morning at the police headquarters. St. Lucia's opposition leader, Alan Chasney, has lauded Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre over the accolades bestowed on the Olympic star Julian Alfred. Chasney said, "I have to congratulate the government for making her a tourism ambassador, for renaming the Millennium Highway, and for agreeing to put the statue for her." He said, "Full support and big up for the initiative." The former Prime Minister expressed confidence that Alfred, who won the 100 meters gold and silver in 200 meters at the Paris Olympic Games, would inspire many St. Lucians. Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre announced a $1 million government award to Alfred on Friday night during celebration to mark her return to St. Lucia. Julian Alfred, the Olympic star, getting $1 million and other accolades announced by St. Lucia over the weekend. It is 15 minutes after 7 o'clock. That's news. Don't go away. The Sport Report comes up shortly.
Ever wondered what's in your milk? These are the following benefits of Distinction Milk. It's a great source of calcium and protein, vitamin A and D added. It's definitely not a filled milk like some of the other brands. Distinction Milk texture and taste is great for shakes, baking, pouring cream, and a side for mashed potatoes and much more. Even better, because of its rich texture, Distinction Evaporated Milk can be stretched. Isn't it great to know what's in your milk? Distinction Milk, distributed by Fine Foods Inc.
Since 1910, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited has proudly served Dominica, offering a wide variety of products and services in shipping, logistics, insurance, travel, retail, and wholesale. We are committed to serve you. Contact us today at 767-255-1100 or visit us at our main office on Old Street, Roseau. From humble beginnings to proud achievements, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited.
Petro Caribe. Tank installation is part of our mission. Excellent client support is what we got. Contribution to development of Dominica. Supply of LPG at an affordable rate. Let's go. Petro Caribe straight. No time to waste. So come on everyone with me to Petro Caribe. 250 gallon propane tank. 420 pound propane tank. 100 pound LPG cylinder. Petro Caribe. 20 pound fiberglass cylinder. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe.
Covering the nation and beyond. DBS Sports Report.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise in Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fence pipe. And Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, face basins and bidets. PVC piping, fittings and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
One easy loan.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
To upgrade my phone and even my home with one simple loan.
More money.
To have your wedding, to go traveling, to do anything.
More money.
No security. Speed the delivery, just check NBT. Apply anytime. In branch online, it's more money time.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
No collateral.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Speedy delivery.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Just check NBT.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Let's begin the DBS Morning Sports Report with football news. The league leaders in the DFA Premier League, Central Cooperative Credit Union Dubla FC, have opened up a 6-point lead on Valvoline United as the race for the Premier League title heats up. The defending champions Dubla hammered Sajiko Southeast by 7-0 last night at the DFA Technical Center. The league's leading scorer Travis Joseph added 2 more to his tally, giving him 19 goals on the season. Chad Bertrand added 2 as well, while Brian Thomas, Odell Laville and Savio Anselm got a goal each, leading Dubla to their 10th win of the season. Dubla now tops the point standings with 31 points. Dubla captain is Brian Thomas.
Yeah, well, obviously, I must be happy because we won the game, or the only game in the manner we won the game, so I'm very pleased.
All right, you guys really set the tone early, got onto the score sheet very early in the game. How much do you think that influenced the match in the end?
Well, early goal is always a bonus in any game, so we just need to continue what we're doing, and the goals will come.
All right, now this win puts you 6 points clear at the top. In terms of the title race, the job is not done yet, though.
No, obviously, mathematically, United could pass us. Any team could pass us if we keep on dropping points. But right now, it's just in our hands to win. And if we don't lose no points going on to the rest of the Premier League, we'll be champions.
All right, you've been in this sort of position before. How much experience do you think you can take from that, as you look to close out the campaign this time around?
Well, obviously, everybody on the team has that experience. As you say, we've been here before, and it's not just certain individuals, but we collectively as a team. So we just know what we have to go and do, the effort we have to put on and off the field, especially on the training ground, for us to come out and get convincing victory like tonight.
All right, a quick word on Travis Joseph. 19 goals for the season, 2 goals tonight. How instrumental has he been to the good run of form for your team?
Well, 19 goals says it all. To have 19 goals so far, well, with plenty games to go, that just showing that obviously he's a big part in our team, very, very important player, just as the rest of us, and we just try and get him to the most goals at the end of the season.
And that's the Central Cooperative Credit Union Jubla FC captain, Brian Thomas. The loss was the 7th defeat for Southeast this season, and they have dropped to 7th place on 14 points. Meantime, Valvoline United's title hopes suffered a major setback as they were held to a 1-1 draw with Promex Harlem United Sunday afternoon. Michael Gasper scored for We United, while Brandel Richards converted for Harlem. The draw leaves We United on 25 points, 6 points behind the league leaders, Jubla FC. We United head coach Kenny John Charles says the result was a blow to their title hopes.
To be honest, I was expecting a little more based on, a lot of the stuff we did prior to that game in terms of training and, group chat and talking to the guys. And sometimes you have those type of games, but I believe we kind of, let our guard down in this one.
How do you guys rebound? Because, this point, like we said, is 2 points dropped and it's really thrown a wedge in your title run.
Yeah, it is. And which is one of the things I tell the guys. If we look at, the points we're behind on the top team, which is Jubla, it's almost like somebody have to be doing us a favor, and I do like playing football that way. I like doing my own work myself, and I guess it's one of the days the guys had, trust me, because all chop and change, all what we try, and trust me, the guys and them did put in the work during training. They did. We had a lot of, the intensity was there, but I guess you can just say it's one of those days, and it's back to the drawing board to pick up our momentum from there.
And that's the We United head coach, Kenny John Charles. Well, the draw, meantime, puts Harlem into 4th place on 20 points. Harlem captain, Kasim Peltier.
The game plan was to, we really watch their side of play, like how they're playing from their past games. And one of the key moments we wanted to do was, it was heavily dependent on me as the captain from the back, seeing everything, to talk and to organize the players into position and just allow them to just work, just put in the work. Like to take out a little pressure on them of thinking of where to go, to just control them from the back and just allow them to put in the work. And that was one of the successful areas for us today, because we was able to high press them, because most of the games playing, they were really like coming out, like building up from the back and so forth, and have their players running and so forth. So we had the opportunity today to mark them and force them along and win the ball and the second ball. It didn't work for us 100%, but it worked in our favor. We come out with a point and we hold them back away from 3 points.
And that's the Promex Harlem United captain, Kasim Peltier. Some netball news and better news for the Dominican netball team. Well, the team ended its campaign in the ECCB International Series on a strong note with 2 wins in the last 2 games on the weekend. On Saturday, Dominica crushed Anguilla 77 goals to 28. And on Sunday, Dominica picked up a hard-fought 4-point win over Antigua and Barbuda. Dominica took the match 55-51 to end the tournament with 3 wins and 4 defeats. Team captain Galen Serafin said she was happy with the way the team fought back after the slow start through the tournament.
Well, I must say that Team Dominica definitely had a better start to our match today compared to all of our matches. So it shows that we have learned from our mistakes. We still made errors. There's still room for improvement, but I'm very proud of the way that we started the match today.
Obviously, this one means a lot to you guys, seeing that today is the final day of competition and to see the smiles on everyone's faces because you were actually successful claiming that victory.
Oh yes, it feels great, and it shows that Dominica do have the potential to compete at this level. We just need to go back to the drawing board, clean up our act, fix our errors and we'll be competitive next time around.
Now let's just talk about the last 10 seconds of the match, okay? In the last 10 seconds, specifically 10 seconds, you guys were able to score 2 against Antigua. Was it expected? Because I see you guys were literally back and forth in terms of points.
Yes, the nerves were starting to take over, so we had to take a deep breath, we had to believe in ourselves, and we came back and scored those 2 quick goals. So we're happy about that.
I saw you guys actually jump in jubilation because it was like, wow, you actually fight for it, and then you succeeded, and you guys were just extremely happy out there in the court today.
Yes, we was. It showed that we have the potential. We just need to believe in ourselves, believe in what our coaches taught us, and just go out there and execute.
Just tell me, what does this win mean for you, seeing today is the last day of competition?
Well, it's good. It's nice to end the competition on a win, so we're excited and happy about this win.
And that's the captain of the national netball team, Galen Seraphine. St. Vincent and the Grenadines were crowned champions, going undefeated in the tournament. Grenada finished in 2nd place. St. Lucia finished in 3rd place. Well, the tournament was also the end of an era for Ana Maria Panthe, who announced earlier of her intention to retire from national competition. She was recognized as the oldest player in the tournament. Selena Langley was judged Dominica's most valuable player. Let's move on to some cricket news now. Nicholas Pooran cracked a century as the Trinbago Knight Riders beat the defending champions Guyana Amazon Warriors to secure 3rd place in the point standing in the Republic Bank CPL last night. The Knight Riders took the first knock. They posted 2-11 for 5 in their 20 overs. Nicholas Pooran made 101 from 59 balls with 9 fours and 8 sixes. Jason Roy got 34. Shama Joseph picked up 3 for 50 in his 4 overs. Guyana, needing 212 to win, found themselves struggling to get the minimum of 114 to hold on to first place on the table. Well, the Warriors were 88 for 8 before being bowled for 137. Gerbers got 36. Moti, 26 not out. Terrence Hines picked up 3 for 17. Walker had 3 for 26. And Nathan Edwards had 3 for 19. The Knight Riders won by 74 runs. Nicholas Pooran was named the man of the match.
First of all, I want to give Jesus all praise and thanks. I mean, it's not about the responsibility or being fearless. I've worked tremendously hard over the years on my skills and in terms of execution. There's a few games where I did get off to a good start, especially the last game. I got out softly, and tonight, just similar conditions as well, and I just felt like, I didn't want to waste that opportunity, especially when I get a start. And it was just for me now to dig deep, be disciplined, understand who's my matchup, and just execute my plans.
Tell me about 3 CPL hundreds. Where does this one rank for you?
Yeah, it's definitely a good one. Getting 290s in the tournament as well. So it's nice to get over the line, but it's one of my better hundreds in CPL as well. I guess any 100 is actually special, to be honest. I'm just really happy that getting into the crunch time of the tournament, especially in these conditions here, it's time for us to stand up, be disciplined, and put our hands up and execute for the team.
And that's the man of the match, Nicholas Pooran. The tournament heads into the playoff round, which will get underway Tuesday. The Trinbago Knight Riders will play Barbados Royals in the eliminator. The St. Lucia Kings will meet the Guyana Amazon Warriors in the qualifier on Wednesday. Well, the West Indies ladies came up short in their first T20 warm-up match ahead of the start of the ICC Women's World Cup as they went down to India on Sunday. India took the first knock. They made 141 for 8 in their 20 overs. Rodriguez made 52. The Windies captain Hayley Matthews picked up 4 for 17 and Henry had 1 for 11. The Windies, needing 142 to win, were restricted to 121 for 8 in their 20 overs. Henry got 59 not out, Afi Fletcher had 21, and Shermaine Campbell had 20. The Windies ladies lost by 20 runs. The Windies ladies will play their next practice game tomorrow against Australia. They will also kick off their campaign in the World Cup on Friday against South Africa. Finally, this morning, Ben Duckett got 100, but England still ended up on the losing end as they went down to Australia via the Duckworth-Lewis method in the 5th and final one-day international Sunday. Duckett made 107, lifting England to a score of 309 all out. Harry Brook got 72 and Phil Salt 45. Travis Head bagged 4 for 28 for Australia. Well, Australia in chase of 310 to win. They were 165 for 2 after 20.4 overs when rain brought a stop to the game. Well, they were 49 runs ahead on the Duckworth-Lewis method. Matthew Short got 58 and Stephen Smith 36. Australia won the 5th one-day international. They also took the series by 3 games to 2. Travis Head was named the player of the series. It is 7:30 in Dominica and the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. That's a look at the DBS morning news and sports. We have programs you don't want to miss for the rest of the day, but I want to remind you tonight at 9:30, Rayburn Blackmore comes up with the Calypso Night program. Rayburn Blackmore, the only government minister in the Eastern Caribbean, doing a Calypso program on radio. He's up at 9:30 this evening with all the local Calypsos you want to hear on the radio. That too will end the DBS News and Sports on behalf of the News and Sports Department. And our link person, Hazari Williams. Curtis Matthew saying good morning.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
One easy loan.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
To upgrade my phone and even my home with one simple loan.
More money.
To have your wedding, to go traveling, to do anything.
More money.
No security. Speedy delivery, just check NBT. Apply anytime. In branch online, it's more money time.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
No collateral.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Speedy delivery.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Just check NBT.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise in Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fence pipe. And Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, face basins and bidets. PVC piping, fittings and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
DBS News. Accurate, up-to-date, professional. We bring you the news of the nation via 3 newscasts, Monday to Saturday at 7 a.m. The DBS Major Morning News, 1:15 p.m. Your lunchtime news bulletin, and at 6 in the evening, the DBS Evening News. Call us at 448-4302. Listen on www.dbcradio.net. Don't forget to like our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/DBS Radio. Stay on top of the nation's news with your nation station, DBS. It's now 7:34 here on Your Nature Isle. Coming up shortly, we'll bring you your morning's weather report. Just before we do so, we'd like to remind you of your Kalinago word of the day for today. And of course, today's Kalinago word is Shibiba. That's Shibiba, and that's cassava flour. And that's spelled S-H-I-B-I-B-A. S-H-I-B-I-B-A. Shibiba. cassava flour in Kalinago. Join us tomorrow morning, God willing, at roughly 6:47 for another edition here on your nation station, DBS Radio. 7:35 is the time. At this time, we bring you your morning's weather report, made possible compliments Big Edge Financial and Flow Dominica Limited.
What's on your back-to-school checklist? Fast, reliable internet, a free Chromebook, a smartphone. With Flow, you can check everything off your list. Sign up for broadband and get 25% off Turbo plus 6 months or free Chromebook while stocks last. And if you need a new phone, our postpaid bundles offer smartphones for just $4. Make back-to-school easy with Flow. Visit discoverflow.co for details.
At this time, we greet Dervon Matthew with this morning's weather report. Good morning.
Good morning. The weather update from the Dominica Meteorological Service at Douglas Charles Airport for the 30th of September 2024, recorded at 7 a.m. Today's weather is expected to be fair at first, becoming partly cloudy to cloudy with a few showers and a chance of isolated thunderstorms by afternoon. The current conditions at the Douglas Charles Airport are fair with westerly winds at 4 knots or 7 km per hour. The present temperature 25 degrees Celsius or 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Yesterday's rainfall was 3.5 millimeters and the monthly rainfall so far is 364.3 millimeters. The sun will set today at 5:55 p.m. and rise tomorrow at 5:55 a.m. The high tide today will be at 2:18 p.m. and the low tides will be at 8:18 a.m. and 8:17 p.m. The weather outlook for Dominica and the Lesser Antilles. A ridge pattern is becoming the dominant feature across the area. This is expected to result in a relatively dry atmosphere. However, light winds and daytime heating is expected to result in an increase in cloudiness with some scattered showers and possible isolated thunderstorms during the afternoon. Tropical Depression Joyce and Tropical Depression 12 in the central and eastern Atlantic, respectively, are currently being monitored. These systems are expected to remain over open water and currently pose no threat to the region. The sea conditions are expected to remain slight to moderate with wave heights reaching up to 5 feet over the next 24 hours. Synopsis: a high-pressure system is becoming the dominant feature. The forecast for today: fair at first, becoming partly cloudy to cloudy with a few showers and the chance of isolated thunderstorms by afternoon. The forecast for tomorrow: partly cloudy to cloudy with some scattered showers and the chance of isolated thunderstorms. The winds light and variable, sea conditions slight to moderate in open water with waves 0.5 to 1.5 meters or 2 to 5 feet. There are no warnings or advisories at this time. We are presently in the Atlantic hurricane season. For more information about weather conditions, visit our website at www.weather.gov.dm or call us at 266-4490. For further information, you can find us on Facebook at Dominica Meteorological Service, follow us on Instagram at Dominica Met, or add our WhatsApp channel at 618-3469. Reporting from the Douglas Charles Airport, I am Dervon Matthew.
And we thank Dervon Matthew for this morning's weather report, made possible compliments Flow Dominica Limited and Big Edge Financial.
You've got the edge over your circumstances. Many times there'll be trials to face. At least when it comes to your waning finances, you've got the edge. Help is coming your way. You've got Big Edge for those days when you're running low. Big Edge is the place to go. Big Edge, the cash can be in your hand. With the easiest payment plans. Big Edge, cash in a flash.
Make weather information a part of your daily life. Listen to the weather report after the morning news and at 1:10 p.m. daily on DBS Radio. A message from the Dominica Meteorological Service, your trusted source for weather information.
This is DBS Radio.
"20 minutes before 8. Up next, we present the general announcements and what's on your community bulletin board, made possible compliments Valley Engineering, Sales and Services, and the Central Cooperative Credit Union.
Central Cooperative Credit Union is encouraging all members to update their accounts. Members, please present the following at any of our 2 branches. Valid picture ID. This could be a passport, Dominica Social Security card, government-issued ID, such as driver's license or state ID. Proof of address, reflecting your name and current address. This document could be a utility bill, hire purchase document, bank statement, bank reference letter, employment letter, or driver's license. Where your driver's license is presented as a proof of address, you will need to present your passport or Dominica Social Security card as identification. While you are at the branch of your choice, please take the opportunity to update the beneficiary to your account. The purpose of this is to ensure that upon your death, the person whom you so desire will get the proceeds to your account. Please visit our Goodwill or Portsmouth branch today. Our friendly and efficient staff are waiting to serve you.
Stretch your dollar at Valley Engineering. At Valley Engineering, our customers enjoy our dollar stretching price policy. Save money. Valley dollar stretch prices apply to a wide range of parts, which include water pumps, shock absorbers, steering and suspension parts, clutches, pressure plates, filters, oh yes, oil, gas, and air filters, NGK plugs, ball and roller bearings for wheels and transmission, timing and fan belts, engine gaskets, mechanics tools, brake parts, wiper blades, mud guards, grills, batteries, lubricants, starter and alternator parts, bulbs, head and park lamp, and many more items. These dollar stretch prices at Valley Engineering will not shock you, they will only surprise you. Why not visit us today on Goodwill Road or at our relocated Portsmouth outlet on Bay Street? So cut costs and save with Valley Engineering's dollar stretching. And now, your community bulletin board. Management of Archipelago Trading Limited wishes to inform the general public that their businesses will be closed for stock. Douglas Charles Airport Duty Free will be closed on today, September 30, and tomorrow, October 1st. Normal business hours will resume on Wednesday, October 2nd, 2024. Archipelago Distribution will be closed on today, Monday, September 30. Normal business hours will resume on Tuesday, 1st October. They apologize for any inconvenience caused. The Project Implementation Unit PIU of the Emergency Agricultural Livelihoods and Climate Resilience Project, Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries, Blue and Green Economy, advises that the contractors workshop to inform contractors of the requirements on how to prepare responsive submissions for the rehabilitation of segments 4 and 11 of the Waitukubuli National Trail has been postponed to 2:30 p.m. today, Monday, September 30, at the Fisheries Division Conference Room.
Dame Eugenia Charles Boulevard, Roseau. Contractors who wish to participate should call telephone numbers 266-3998 or 266-3981. Also, 275-91, well, that's 275-1957. You can also email dealcrp@dominica.gov.dm.